Welcome back, everyone. It's a tier 10 game on Varoka. I hope I said that right. It's the map that they based that they ended up turning into Fiery Salient. I'm actually platooned with Redwing and Skazzy. They're both in their Ferdinands. I am in my JagdPanther II. We were actually doing some countdowns with two other members of our clan, Books and Slimrock. You'll see them actually on the other team in their Object 416. That's Slim and Books in his Reims Borsig Wulffepack. Right here, at the very start of this match, we're going to show you one of the best advantages of the JagdPanther over pretty much all the other German TDs. Look at how fast I'm going. Redwing and Skazzy are literally being left in the dust as they go racing off. And we've got the same gun. We're all using the same 128mm gun. However, there is one thing that their tanks can do that my tank cannot do, which is they're a hell of a lot tougher, which will come in handy for them later in this match. A little spoiler there, no big deal. Now, there's Slim in his 416, doing a brilliant job trying to be a spotter for his team by just zooming along the ridgeline, popping up and down, and trying to keep everyone lit. You're going to see him a lot during a good-sized chunk of this match. And of course, even though we haven't seen him yet, Books is actually chilling in the bushes directly ahead of me somewhere in his Reims Borsig Wulffepack, looking to see if he can secure some kills with, I think he's using the 150mm gun, which is the big advantage that the Borsig has over its two German counterparts. Now here we've got IS-8 and T-34. I don't much like scouts anymore, so I'm just going to take that one out. Because that scout was in a very good position to cause us a lot of trouble. Fortunately, I was not spotted, it appears, because no one's shooting at me. So I come back up here, take careful aim with a 120mm, put a very solid hit into that IS-6. Redwing is actually just catching up. Skazzy is taking a somewhat further back position. As a result, he's out of render range for most of the targets we've spotted so far. The one downside of the position I'm in right here is that sort of at the base of this valley, it actually means there's a lot of things that might pop up where I can't see them. Redwing is taking up a slightly more risky position to my left and higher up on the ridgeline where he can see what's going on. Ah, there's going to be Ferdinand, but because I'm down here in the valley, I can't get a shot on him. And there's Books chilling in his Reims Borsig, right where he should be. I see I'm still struggling to find shots from down low here. Redwing punches the other Ferdinand's ticket. You can see Slim out there again. He's still doing an excellent job trying to spot for his team. Unfortunately, he's the only one trying to scout there for his team, and all his dedicated scouts have actually died. So he's at a bit of a disadvantage since we have two light tanks chilling in the middle to help keep him honest. Oof, takes a big hit there from something. I think it was the Unicum Leopard on our team. Now here's one of our tier 9s, the Yag Tiger. Yeah, we're all trying to get that IS-6, and there he goes. But it's at this point that I've realized that that we've been talking. We've realized that our right flank has completely disappeared. So I tell the others I'm going to fall back and try and set up a firing position for the enemy tanks as they come across the railway line further back here. And there to continue trying to support back that way until things start maybe crossing over. But we'll see what happens. So here's my chosen spot. I'm here in C2, and I've spotted an ST1. And there he is. This is a terrible shot. I really should not have taken it. But it does startle him and make him back off, keeping our medium alive. At this point, Redwing says Type 59, and I say, oh, Type 59, very dangerous tank. Now he's probably feeling a little more shy. He has just killed our second last artillery. All we have left is a single Lorraine 155, but the 155 was smart enough to run here and hide in the bushes behind me. T25-2 and a one shot, I can kill him, right? Okay, so it's been a long range. Gun decided to troll me a little bit. But, you know, it won't do that too often, right? Let's try it again. Critical hit. Yay, I'm not sure what I hit, but it clearly didn't do any physical damage because he's still there at 360 hit points. He should just be dead. It's alright, here's a reload. Seriously? Yep, that shot actually managed to pass between two hitboxes on his tank. And as a result, he took no damage at all. I really want the Type 5.9, but he's now helping kill him. T-22 comes out again one last time, and I finally get him. IS-3 is out next. He's in a very vulnerable position from this angle. And I'm able to put a nice big hit into him. I now see there's ST1 is here. See on my mini-map, the Type 5.9 and two T-54E1s are crossing over that way. I tried to play the shot into where the IS-3 was, but goes low. Now we're not trying to shoot those T-54E1s earlier because they are dropping into a good position towards our base. They're threatening our whole rear. At this point, Red Wing and Skazzy have turned back around. And there's the Type 5.9 moving. You can see they've turned around and are now facing back towards our base. And here comes the Type 5.9 and the ST1, of whom I think I've been spotted. Oop, and I'm taking fire from the T-54E1s. I immediately turn, get my upper stroke pointed back at them. I do not want to be clipped to death. But while I'm doing that, the ST1 and the Type 5.9 are closing in on Skazzy and Red Wing. So I turn, and I await an opportunity to do some damage. Lorraine puts a nice little hit on the Type 5.9, drops into a one-shot. But here comes a very healthy ST1. Oh, do not want. And you can see, yeah, both Red Wing and Skazzy are putting shots into him. But the ST1 is so heavily armored, he's actually surviving. But then I realize he's forgotten I'm here. He's charging my two buddies, who, because they're in Ferdinand, are capable of taking it. He's reduced to less than a one-shot, and I see my chance. I race forward, put the shot into his side, and immediately drop back on the ridgeline because there's no way I wasn't spotted there. Luckily, while we've been fighting over here, our two Tier 9s, the Leopard 1 and the Jagdtiger, have cleared away the enemy artillery, and our Jagdtiger is starting to cap. Now, Skazzy and Red Wing are both barely alive. My JagdPanther would have probably died under the punishment they were taking, but they have managed to survive, and now they are off the enemy's radar and out of sight. So my JagdPanther can come down here and start spotting. And I'm not pretty certain I'm being spotted here. It's really nothing shooting at me, which seems to confirm that. And from outside of their view range, Skaz and Red Wing start to tear them apart. Lorraine even gets in on the action and takes out one of the 54E1s. But see, the other one is an I2 shot. I put one shot into him and back away, confident that either Red Wing, who actually gets him, or Skaz will get it. Our Leopard charged the IS-3 and took him out, but was killed in turn just before was killed in turn by the 54-1s just before Red Wing took him out. But now it's left the enemy team is a Type 5.9 on one shot. Last seen behind this ridge. I got plenty of points. I come charging in and take him out to finish the game. Let's take a look at the post-game stats for that one. So here's the post-game stats for the match you just watched. As you can see, very nice. I managed to score the Tank Destroyer 11 mission on that one towards the T-28 concept tank. Pulled off 2,322 assistance damage. All of that was actually spotting damage on enemy Tier 9s, the ST1 and the two T-54E1s. I also got 2,768 actual damage. Only still good enough for first class, but I still felt like that was an extremely solid performance for our platoon in general, for me and my platoon. You can see we did very well in the experience department. I came in top. Red Wing and Skazzy are in 3rd and 5th respectively. Only our Type 5.9 and more importantly our Leopard prototype, you can see, had an extremely good game despite being taken out there at the very end. Really getting in there. You can see the enemy Type 5.9 had a pretty good game, but getting pinned down with 3 Tier 8 tank destroyers overlooking his ridgeline kind of ruined his game. You can see their T-54-1s had a solid match as well, both of them doing good amounts of damage, as did their ST-1. Slim and Books over there on the other team, not quite as happy with their performance, I bet, but they did end up having to take on a very tricky platoon of myself and Red Wing and Skaz. I still feel like they actually put a pretty good performance considering how their team was was actually doing pretty well there for a while, and I was very worried we were going to lose that match. Special mention, always near the bottom of our list on terms of experience, Big Dad P and his Lorien Wulffepack. He was our only artillery to see that they were in trouble and run away. And he actually got with a couple of very critical shots there on enemy tanks, damaging the Type 5.9 to make him an easy one shot, and taking out one of T-54 E1s that Red Wing and Scazzy had just barely failed to finish off with their 128 millimeter guns. So kudos, even only 437 experience. Kudos to him for remembering that the only, if it's an enemy arty, it's the only way it's good, it's dead. But if it's a friendly arty, you're best off alive. Finally, personal stats: 16 shots fired, 11 hits, kind of only 8 pens, silly ST1, but only took 2 hits, one of which bounced off of me. Always kind of appreciate it when that happens. And even got 16 base defense points. Didn't go very far, but Proc does not really encourage tank destroyers to go too far. It's a bunch of big, well-concealed fields that you can sit there and blast across for much of the match. And he came out with a very nice 29,677 credit profit. So I hope you enjoyed watching that match. Good game, and good night.